Good afternoon everyone, it's Rachel here and we are doing Medieval Mirage Monday. So last week we started by preparing our covers. I actually have 3. I think the pages that I've printed will be too big for this and I don't know how much I want to have to cut them down. So we'll just leave that one to the side to see if we're going to use that one. This one, I re-glued this. It was bothering me, all of the air pockets in it, and I've remeasured for my signatures, so that's that one. And then this one here, oh, I still need to glue that down there. I've glued that down, but I didn't glue anything down there, so I still need to do that. And I'll be stitching straight into this one, whereas this one I'm going to stitch into this here and then glue it onto my piece. I have my pages prepared. As I said, I'm mixing Medieval Mirage and my kits together. My I was going to say my Christmas, my Italian. So I'll link my Italian section in my shop in the description, because I pretty much use pages from 1 or 2 pages from all of the kits. I've got 5. The other one that is good with this is Pretty Botanicals. Could be really nice with it to give it a bit of a botanical flair. And also Italian emblems would be lovely. You could do the Italian ladies in with it, but this is a bit older sort of feeling than those ladies, so I didn't print those ones up. Now I'll just quickly, I've got a few extra pages printed here. I just wanted to show you, just for collaging when we're working. So these are Jarf's Fresco Fragments kits. So this is in the journal pages. There's 1 or 2 pages. No, I didn't think I print that one up. Or maybe I didn't print the full page up from the add-on. But aren't they beautiful? So I just thought they'd be nice to have as extras to play with. And then you'll see the full extent of the other pages when we go through what I've printed out. So these are just not single-sided. I put these ones aside because they kind of look like journal cards to me. Although I'm thinking of something else. Hopefully I don't forget. Yeah, I thought these were nice bits and pieces to use. They look like tiles, aren't they beautiful? This one and this one. And then there were these extra pages here. I don't know if I'll use them or not, but I printed them out, so I have them there. And then, of course, the extensive ephemera kit. I did not print apps. Look at this. Look how many pages. I didn't print everything out because I'm not going to use it all in a month of Sundays. It's all of Jarf's regular items, tags, pockets, bits and pieces to embellish with, all kinds of fun things to play with. She's got labels in there, envelopes. I'll probably go and double side that, print that envelope. Journal cards. There's her lovely labels. I think I may cut up her labels and put them in my label book because they're really great and I would like to use them even when I'm not doing a Jarf project. So I have linked her kits in the description box, and then what I have here are 15 printed pages because we've got quite nice generous spines, so I can do 3 signatures and have 5 printed pages, and I'll probably have 4 extra pages in each signature, as in straw paper or old ephemera paper, that sort of stuff. So here my printer has been playing up. So what I'm going to do here is attach something else there. I just see that as an opportunity. This is a letter, and I think I may fold it that way. That's an extra, and I'm going to glue that down there. And that's an old book page, and I love that one. So that they've all got that one, and then this one again, printer playing up. It's just an opportunity. I'm going to put a side tuck there, is what I think. Actually, I was going to reprint that page out. I think I will do that, and I'll have the side tuck with the door there. And I think that would be a really cool way to fix it. We've got this down here. I may trim that down. That'll trim down because it's that's how that old letter was. So these are just my ones. I've got some background pages here. That one is really playing up, but I'm going to glue that like that, and then that's my page, so that's fine. This is one of my favorite kits. This was when we spent some time in Tuscany. Oh, and that's, I have that. It's in one of my, it's a beautiful, it's the the podere, it's the farm property and all of the different parts of it. I have that. It's very, very old, from the 1800s. And then this one, I did my Italian churches, which is good as well. And I think these are like very nice writing places, and I would write with a pen like this. I often show you that sort of pen on there, and you'd be able to see it. And you can also write all around. There's lots of areas where writing can be added on, even though they're decorative pages. Writing can be added on many of them. And oh, I also used my collage pages taken from my fabrics as well, because I thought they're very Italian feeling and lovely. And then these are Jarf's beautiful pages, and I've printed her more writable pages on the reverse side where possible. So I mean, they are beautiful, and I think they mix really well. That one you can't write, but you could attach photographs, pockets, all kinds of things. This one, I don't think I might have repeated. I don't think I repeated any of these. These I have repeated, the reverse side, but the front side are not repeated. So I'll go through, I won't go through all of mine. You'll see them. You've seen them before. So that's that one. And then there's the poppy one. And that one. So I did 8 of Jarfs in each, for each journal. So 8 of hers and 7 of mine. So that makes 15 if I can count correctly. So that's one journal. If we do 3 journals, then there'll be a third. So I'll just quickly go through like this without, that's Italian churches. And then these are all my different Italian kits. But I think they're going to be lovely. That's number 5, I think, that one. Do remember that. These ones I don't remember. Now here we are with Jarf's pages. I won't show you the insides because I think most of them you will have, well, I'll show them in this one, but that one you will have seen them all. So that page, that one. I mean, there's so many pages in the kit, so this one. Oh, you've seen that. It's just plain, that one. Glorious, glorious pages. What a beautiful kit. And that one. Okay, so that's that for that journal. And then this one here. What have I got here? Oh, I'm going to fold those out. I had that for that one too. I'm just going to fold them out that way. I like to be able to see the writing. That's Italian churches, the collage with one of my Italian inside. That's pretty, but no, that's Italian emblems. It's also a very nice kit to go with Jarf's. I do think it's really fun to mix things up a little bit. You know me, I can't help myself. I like the mixing. That one, and then here we go with Jarf. So you haven't seen that one. I don't think any of them repeat. That one. There. Right, so that's that. So what I'll do now is I'm going to put them in with a book. We might just focus on one because it does take a bit of time. I think we'll focus on this one. I'm going to put the first set with this one because there were a few reduced pages, and I'm going to see how much do I need to cut it down. Like if I have to lose too much of it, top and bottom, here I can fold it in, so that's not such an issue. If I have to lose quite a bit, so I need to look at the pages and see, do I want to lose them or not? Because otherwise I have this set of papers already printed smaller. I think there might be enough, and they almost fit perfectly. They needed a slight trim, but they almost fit perfectly in that journal. So then I don't want to compromise these pages. I might find another cover to do those, but I could even do that one off camera. So I'll put that together, and we're going to just put that one right aside and not worry about it for today. So I'll just chuck it down there. And we're just going to focus on one because otherwise I'll never get anywhere with it. And then I've got all my extra pages over here, which I don't need yet. So I'll put those down there. And now, oh, I knew I had Italian pages printed. I couldn't find them, and there they are. I just found them. How about that? So what we need is, I'm going to have maybe 2 pieces. Doesn't matter about the whole, that's just an opportunity to do something with it. I'm going to grab, let's see, just a whole variety of pages to put in. So I've got, let's see over here, and if there's any hinging. Oh my goodness, guys, we need a tidy up. We need an absolute whopping tidy up is what we, oh, now that, oh, look at that. I might hinge that page. So when I don't know which side do I want, I love both, although they make, I probably like that more. They'd actually make really nice journal cards. I think I'll make them into journal cards. I've changed my mind in a flash. No sooner did I say it, did I change my mind. We can have one of those that could hinge. I have to trim it down. Oh my god, see this one here? Oh, I think I prefer this side. I absolutely love that. But anyway, that can be made. I want, if I use an art page, I want it to be bigger. I've got some others because I'm making some more kits. Because I have other books. I do have other books that are not, like I've got books that are, so they're like regional. They're sort of regional traditions and things, and they do have a bit of art in them. This mess, this really needs to have a bit of a tidy up. I'm just trying to see. Now that could stitch in as a page. I'm just trying to see if there's any big pages, but I think I may go to, there's the leg. See, that's the other part of the other leg. So what I would just take this bit and that bit and make 2 journal cards out of that, I think, because I don't really want the leg. Would you want the leg? I don't want the leg. So there you go. And we can put aside all of these. I'm going to see if I can find, I've got the other pile on the floor, as you do. Oopsie, slippery pages. So check this out. Check this mess out. Let's check this mess out. Okay, so I've got sort of like herbal, botanical. I've got these are going to be in there. I don't know if I'll get them done today or tomorrow. This one is Through the Seasons. In fact, I have 2 copies of the book because it's so lovely. But this is French Chateaus. I don't know if I can put that in the, oh, see, look at that. It is big though, but I could put that, these sorts of things. I know that this was, I think it was the miniatures in a library in Rome, but I could put it in sideways. I might even put it in the center. That's really beautiful. Or I could have that one. I want one that I don't have to cut down at, like, lose too much. I could cut that one down better probably. It's on both sides. I just love them. Yeah, this is from one of those libraries. That's just a cover. I have botanic, like I have all these sort of herbal things in there, and as I said, sort of, so there's things like that. There's these lovely pages. I love those. I'm going to put one of those in. And then there's some illustrations from that. There's more of those pages than not. And then I thought something, there's a The Art of Wrought Iron as well. I thought that was a super cool book. Really, I think I've collected those books too, inspired by my, shall we say, one of my gurus is Sharon Herf, who I mention all the time. Oh, look at these. So I would like to make those into something, although they could very nicely go into a page. This was from one of the traditions, some sort of traditions. Oh, and there's also, I've got these German magazines that I absolutely love from the 1870s. So there's lots of that in there. I'm just trying to see. I don't think, I might fold that, make ephemera out of that. I'm going to grab my other papers. Let's see. Let's grab one of these. Oh, and we might grab, I love that. You know I love this stuff. These are very nice papers. that can go in. And then I've sold a lot of those, and then I'm going to have some sort of grab this scratchy one. I call it the scratch. This is the scratchy writing here. Look how scratchy that is. That's not, that can be going as a film. I want the rag paper for this. And I think I'll just tear one off. Can't even read it. Wouldn't even know what it is. Tear that off, and that's going to be hinged. See how I get into a big mess? 1862. There's the date for you. 1862. Right, let's see how we're going. We may or may not have enough. Okay. Ugh. Mess. So that one will trim down. That will need to trim down. That will need to trim down. This will need to trim down. So let's put aside, oh, and then I've got a few original pages here, but I don't know in what condition they are, whether I can remove them without breaking them, so that way they can go in as well, because I always like to have book page as well. If I can't recuperate the actual book pages because there's been too much glue or they're in a fragile state, I would generally just put another page type in. I've got two. I've got this one with the date, which is good, 1839. So we've got 4. And there's been some water here. It's all stuck. There we go. Okay, so we've got 4. This one. So what I start doing, I definitely don't know that, I don't think that I have enough. But anyway, we'll start. Oh, I haven't even done anything inside this one. I forgot about that. Right, so let's see here. We need to size things. So I think with this one, I'm going to trim that off because it's not in a great state. Where's my pencils gone? Right, so Lily's back in Milan. Maybe I'll just fold that in. Maybe we can attach something to that. I'm going to fold it in. Is that right? Yeah, fold it in. Probably if it was folded differently, it would have been perfect. And then I need to just remove this bit here. Grab my cutter. Oh dear. Been a busy morning. Okay, 1. Now these will all need to trim down very slightly, because then when I stitch them in the signature they end up sticking out. So I'm going to trim a little bit off if I can. I did it. Okay, good. Then we're going to take this one. I think I will fold this like so, and we'll attach it to something else and fold that up. It doesn't matter that we've got that hole there, because I usually put something across there decorative, so it will be covered. We need to trim this off. And I'll trim that off. Oh my gosh. Get those scissors out of my hand. They're my fabric scissors. Oh, you silly person. And then this is going to be a side tuck when it hinges. So let's see about doing that. And that's going to be a pocket. Fold that over to there, and that will glue up, and that will hinge. And I don't even need to worry about the hinging right now, because I can still stitch that in as it is and then decide to hinge it. This one I'm going to do the same, but I think I'll fold it that way. And fold it up. So we're just preparing our pages today. I'm a bit tired. I was up. I did sleep, but I didn't sleep so well because I was worrying about my daughter. she was in my mind because she's she had to do an all-nighter. She did all-nighters. She's been doing them since Friday, so she slept 9 hours in 3 days, which is not good, but she'll be able to go to bed early tonight until the next one, which I think is the next day, because it's end of year almost, and they have to hand stuff in and all kinds of things. This is also going to be hinged, so I'm going to put that there. This I may, oh, this would make for a very nice side tuck. Do I need to fold it more? Yes. Yes, this will be a side tuck as well. Fold that over. And then measure. It's nice strong paper for that. And that will just fold up. And I won't fold that down. I'll just glue something on there when it's ready at the appropriate time. Just get rid of that. Okay, and did I have any? Oh, these ones. So this one, need to, let's put some markings. I'm going to trim up here and trim down there, and I need to attach this to something. So that fit there. And then it's way too wide, so we need to trim off almost pretty much on the picture there, or even further, and here. And I will attach this. This will attach. Isn't that wonderful? Let's see. This can attach to here, and what I'll do, because I don't want to cover that, so I'll do it that way. So that will attach on there. That's going to be great. Look at that. Perfect. So that's going to glue onto there. Right. Why don't we glue that now, so that way it's out of my way. A little shuffling of papers when you're doing this process. I've got to find my glue. It's behind my pages. Put the pages over there. No, it's not. Glue, where are they? Oh yes, it is here. I need to keep my cutter near me because I'm cutting, so unfortunately I'm a bit cramped. Periodically I really have to do a serious cleanup because I just get totally out of control, just so out of control. It's ridiculous. And then I need to run glue down here. And I may run glue down this bit as well, just to make sure it sticks. And then we'll organize the pages, see if we've got enough. We may need to find some other things. And that is a hint. Now this is something that when you really don't want to, you're sort of in between journals, or you don't feel like doing anything, hinging is something that you can do. I think we're going to do a video on the hinging again. It'll be my third time, I think. Or no, I've probably done it more than 3, but my third time doing it for Roxy's weekly challenge. But I forget too, and I did have one session years ago that was fabulous, and I've forgotten all those things, of course. So that needs to stick. And that's going to glue up there, but that's one hinged page. I haven't decided what I'm attaching those to yet, so we'll put this one just here. Now this is going to be a doozy to trim down this one. So first of all, I'm just going to, it doesn't fit. I'll have to use my scissors. I'm going to cut to there. Now I am looking at that side, but there's loveliness on that side as well. Unfortunately, I'm going to lose quite a bit. I can trim off a bit more up here. I hope I'm not chopping any heads off on the other side. No. And I'm thinking I might fold that up. And that can fold in. So let's just trim this bit off. Will I go around that? I will for a minute. Let's see if we like it. Yes, I like that. Isn't it just beautiful? I'll just take that off. Okay. So, put that page over there. Oh, I just love it. Something has to give on this one. Something has to give. So I need to fold this over here. That's my hinging bit. And now I need to fold it over further to there. And that can become a side tuck. It's very strong paper. That is my hinging bit. I love the little trees at the top, which is why I don't want to trim it. So what I thought I could do maybe is just fold this up. Let me see what's going to happen there. I lose the little trees down there. I like the little trees down there more than what I can see on this side. So maybe I'll have them. Oh, you lose them anyway. They go upside down. I think I'm just going to have to trim it off. Maybe. Oh, you know what? I'm going to trim it off right across there and keep those. Even though I put a crease in them, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. I'll manage. I will survive. Okay, that's it. I'm going to keep that for something. That can become a belly band or something. And that way, yep, we've sort of kept the best bits. And that's going to go on there. I don't know what I'm going to hinge it to. Then we have this page. Now this page doesn't really matter. I'm going to take off these bits. I have to cut it because it won't fit into my cutter, I don't think. That's that. Then I'll trim it. I'll have to trim it down further because look at that. It's way too big. But I think I'm going to fold this bit in and I'm going to attach it to something else. Now will that allow me? Oh good. So that way I'm going to trim there and about there. Is that about the right height? Yes. And then here I'm going to trim this a little bit. And I'm going to make a side tuck. Because it's nice strong paper and it's suitable for a side tuck. So there we go. That's going to be a side tuck. Or I can attach something else that you pull out. And that needs to hinge onto something. Now, that one's drying. And then we have this one. So what I'm going to do with this one is I pretty much think I can... Oh, I may fold it unevenly, like so. No, more. Oh, it's almost good. Hopefully that's straight enough to there. And then I've got my finger on the crease, on the line where I need to cut it. There. And that will be made into some sort of ephemera. And so here we have another page. So page needs to be hinged, This one I think I'll hinge now. These I can hinge afterwards because they've got big, deep things. I might just glue those bits on those ones and those are set to go. I don't think I have enough here, but we'll see. I think I need about 12 pages. So let's move that out of the way. Let's glue these bits down. Move this out of the way. Just glue the bits down, just makes life a little bit easier. That. And that. Oops, blob of glue. This one. Then this glue. Okay. Glue those down. We've got our built-ins. So those are set to go. Let's just put a nice crease in there. So I've got 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wouldn't you know, I've got 11. I need one more. Oh, we could do another straw paper. Oh, that's not. We'll do another straw paper. Maybe we'll do this color. This definitely does not fit into my cutter. Get rid of that page. So, over there. Can I tear it? I've got to put a stronger crease in it. I might be able to tear it. There we go. And then, like this. And I'm going to take that bit off because we've got lots of side tucks and things we can pull out and stuff. So I think we'll just trim that all off. And there's my number 12, that one. And I think I'll hinge this one too. Oh, a piece of this. That's where that's going to glue onto. I'll just put a little marking there and trim that off. See, it's all a bit of a production, isn't it? Okay, right. Glue page, glue this, and then we're ready to roll to start organising our pages. I'm not feeling the energy to stitch them in, so I'll do that. We've done that before, 3 whole pamphlet stitch. You can let me know if you want me to do it next week. I can do it in one or the other. I don't have the energy for it right now. Oh, it's crooked. Didn't sleep so well. Okay, so that's that. And then this, for the moment, I will fold in as well, and I can make decisions. I can take it off, or I can leave it on, attach things, make it into a side tuck. So then what I do is put all of these aside. Now, this I might attach to a piece of old document. I could attach it to a piece of rag paper, a plain piece of paper. I'll just decide that when it's in the journal. I could even attach it to a double-sided printed page that's not already in the journal. That's also something. Now, I don't remember where I put my pages. Where did I put the pages? Oh, over here. I thought the pages were lost. So, we don't need that anymore. We've got all of our pages here. That might be an extra one. Let me see. So let's divide these into piles. Put these over here. It's a bit of a thing, isn't it? Like so. I try to put them all with a different feel, if that makes sense. Like that's already got that symbol, so I'll put that one over there. I might have that one there and that one there. And then we'll have this one. This one and this one. Again, I try to put them in with a different feel. This one, and this one. And now, why are we not even? There should be 5 in each. Maybe I had too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I must have had too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what's this one? I might switch it out. Switch it with this one. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, then here we have straw paper, and the other straw paper. Ephemera page 1 and 2. If I don't need it, I'll remove that one, and that one can go in there. So that's 2, isn't it? Then we can have decorative, decorative, and decorative. And then we only need 3 of these. So I don't have much book page in them. 1, 2, 3. Made sure, actually I might put this one in. Made sure I got the one with the date. Then the next job is, I've just already decided this is my first signature, middle signature, and last signature. I pick up my first one, separate my pages again. I'll start with a digital. I haven't glued anything in there, so I need to do that. I'll start with my digital. Oh, I haven't, because I need to do the thing with the pages. And which one will I start with? I'll start with one of Jarf's. Probably this one. Okay. So, oh, then I put in my next. I'm just not thinking. This is my next page, and then I alternate. So I'll alternate one of mine with one of Jarf's. We might put that one in. Remembering it has to be hinged, still attached to something. Oh no, I need to do one of Jarf's, just a sec. This one, it's on that side, yes, that'll look nice together. And I'm staggering them a bit too, because the printed pages are not as tall as the actual book. And we'll put that page in there. That one has to be hinged, it's going that way. And then we finish with a Jarf. A medieval mirage, and that is signature number 1. I could decide that that's going to be signature number 2. I'll just see what papers I have over here. It's not set in stone. So we have this one. Here we only have 2 Jarfs, so I need to start with one of mine, and I think I'll start with this one. I actually like those, so I do look at them. What am I going to see next to each other? And I like that, so I'll do that, and then I'll go with this one, just to do something different. And we've got that lovely image, and we'll put, oh, I think I like that one. And then we'll do the book page, and then this one, and do this page. Oh, other way, there. And what have I done? Oh, I need to put one of these in. So I put Jarf in, and then this one, and that. Now that's all very yellow, so I don't like that. So what I'll do is switch it out. I'm going to move this one. I have that one there, and that one in there. I don't want it to be all yellow together. So that's better. I like that more. Okay, that's my second signature. Put it upside down on top of that one. And then my third signature is this, and I'm going to start with a Jarf. Now which one do I like next to this? I like that. Yeah, I think I like, yes, I like that. Isn't that funny? The first thing I saw. And then I think I'll have this. As you saw, I may change my mind, because I might not like the colors together. So just alternating as you go. This one, this, and then this one is in the center. There we go. And look at the layering, it's very nice. So that is what our signatures for the first journal are going to look like. So everything will be linked in the description box, where as far as the digital kits are concerned. So that's that one. We'll just quickly whiz through. Oh, look at that, how beautiful. See, I wouldn't put anything there. Might put just a little bit of a tab or something there, but that's it. It's just so pretty. It's just to look at. Or you could put a flippy thing. But I only would add a flippy thing if I felt like I liked the look of the layering over the image, with the image peekabooing out. That's the only time when I'm liking all of this combination. Just double checking. So then I can just stitch it. Lovely. Okay, and this is the next signature. Still, we need something attached. I might attach a piece of script or something. I think I quite like that, or another piece of rag paper. There we go. Look at that nice page. And that is the last one. There we go, just glorious. So that is going in this book, which I haven't done. I'm going to go back and watch Sharon's video, I think, too. And already we've got a lot of stuff in there. But that actually is like that, the spine, it's bigger than that. So that's pretty good. Simple and lovely. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.